This is our first pregnancy vlog / life vlog.
I know you probably didn't want to show these, but my wife is cute and she wrote some notes on what she kind of wanted to talk about.
My cheat sheet.
So we're 20 weeks pregnant, and okay, let's start from the beginning since we haven't recorded this and you probably don't even know what the heck is. Yeah, exactly.
What's going on. We got married last year in July, and now it is November 26th of 2017.
Right.
And we are 20 weeks pregnant, so we've been married almost a year and some months.
So when we got married, when did you want to have a baby? When were you thinking of wanting to have a baby?
Since we were a little older, I wanted to wait at least like a year, 2 years. So this is like perfect.
Gotcha.
So I was on birth control since we got married, or a little couple months before. I got off birth control in May, found out I was pregnant in August.
It was quick. I guess, how did you tell me we
wanted to find out together. I didn't know what to do, but I was really glad of how it came out. We wanted to find out together. We agreed, let's find out together. Right. And I just kind of had in my mind, and I had the pregnancy brain. I will like forget the dumbest things, and my boobs are, and I just had the weirdest, like I just had a gut feeling. And I told him, like, I really think I'm pregnant. I really think so. And
Deanna tells me, you need to go buy a pregnancy test. So I say, okay, cool. So Walgreens was right down the street. So I go to Walgreens before I go back home after lunch. And there's like 10 million, a selection of like 10 million different freaking pregnancy tests.
I thought I was going to go to like Walmart, dollar store, and no.
So I go there, and of course there's some that are like $2. There's some that are like singles, and then there's some that come in like packs of 3 and packs of 4, and then there's these others that are not pregnancy tests. They sell these other things,
ovulation one.
Like I don't even know what the heck this is. I've never been in this aisle before. So I see some that are like $19.99. They look pretty solid, and it said like America's most reliable brand. I say, hey, if we're gonna find out,
how many did you buy? 3 of them?
I think it came like
$60,
something like that.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, because I wanted to be sure if we're gonna have a baby, and it's gonna tell. I just don't want to have this roller coaster of emotions. So. I bought it. I come back home. We wait. Deanna gets back home from work.
Yeah.
And we say we're going to do it.
Yeah. So I go in the restroom. And was it? No, it was the first one. Because it was the one that says, it wasn't the ones where it says like 2 lines, you're pregnant. 1 line, you're not pregnant.
It was like a little computer.
Yes. It's the one that said pregnant, not pregnant. Sure enough, I peed on the stick. I came out.
We waited.
We waited like 2
because you have to wait like 2 minutes, and those were like the longest.
Would you have been sad if it wasn't?
Yeah, I would have been sad because by then, like, we knew that you had missed your period by like 6 days, or no, it was already up to 10 days.
No, it was like 10, 11, 12.
At 6 days, we were already thinking like, all right, what if we go get a pregnancy test or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
So we waited, and those were like the longest 2 minutes ever.
Know.
So then after that, obviously we made a doctor appointment, and were you nervous for the first doctor appointment?
I just didn't know what to expect. I was just like, okay, I know they're going to do like a pregnancy test and then probably give us advice.
Is it the same type of pregnancy test? Do you like pee on a stick? Is it the same type of thing?
Because I did the urine sample, and I was like, okay. I saw them like put the little stick in the urine, and then they're like, yep, you're pregnant. And just like that.
That was a pretty neat experience. Mm-hmm. And they honestly just kind of just ask you how you're doing and any questions. And they asked us a ton of questions, mostly you, obviously. But at that point, like, it really hit me more so even than obviously the pregnancy test. But it hit me like, because they ask you a bunch of questions and it's really scary. Like, do you have this, that, this, and that? And does your family have this? And I just felt really blessed because you're super healthy.
I try.
And at that point, I just really felt a little bit scared, but I was also really grateful that you're just super healthy. And I was like, man, I have such a healthy wife. And it's almost as if you've been prepping your body for something like this, you know?
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
So it just like felt really comforting to know like, wow, my wife has taken care of herself. And not only that, but we're blessed with really good health in both of our families. And it's like, gosh, other people have to worry about a list of a bunch of stuff, and it's got to be even more scary for them. You know,
God is good.
Yeah, definitely. So what kind of big symptoms have you been feeling since?
Symptoms, definitely vomiting for one. And I think the vomiting definitely started like around 3 weeks, and it lasted to about 11 to 12 weeks. And it was probably like 3-4 times vomiting every week. And David, such a good husband, he takes me out to Red Robin, one of my favorite places to eat. And I have a really good burger that I've eaten so many times.
Would you get like a Western burger or something?
The Western
you love
with the onions. I don't even really like onions, but with those onions.
It's like the stringy onions. Oof,
yeah. So I come home and I'm like full and satisfied. I come home and I take a shower, and I think I was brushing my teeth.
I don't know why this girl brushed her teeth in the shower.
It's same water.
Okay. But she so something about Deanna. When Deanna brushes her teeth, she brushes her teeth for like 15 minutes.
Yes.
I'm not even exaggerating. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating by like 2 minutes.
7 minutes.
But she brushes her teeth forever, and she does this thing where she brushes her tongue. She brushes her tongue, and she like goes deep in there, and sure enough, she's in the shower. She's pregnant.
Yes.
So she just threw up all over the inside the shower. Okay, we don't need to get too graphic now. It was really nasty, and yes, I had to help her clean it up a little bit.
Yes, and in the shower, I'm like, of course, you're naked in the shower, and I'm like, David, and here comes David, and he opens it, and he's like, what the heck is this? Like, give me some paper towels, give me something. So I turn the water off.
I felt really bad
and
that time.
And I'm cleaning up the chunks of food.
Okay, no more. That's too graphic.
Oh, sorry. Well, they want to hear the good stuff.
No.
So, I cleaned it up, and it was all clogged, but we got it out. That was definitely one of the worst.
That was bad. And I felt really bad because it's like, there's nothing I could do. I mean, so I guess the last thing, because this video is probably getting a little long.
Okay.
What stuff should we really like look into to buying?
Yes.
Or what stuff would you recommend, if you've had a baby, or maybe you've had like 3 babies or 5 babies or whatever. You're probably a pro. So what would you recommend for us to buy?
Other than clothes.
Yeah, other than clothes. Oh, you know what we forgot to mention?
What?
You're probably wondering, what are you having, a boy or a girl?
We are having a...
We're not going to find out.
Yes, we actually decided, I decided and he agreed.
Yes.
Along with me, that we're not going to find out the sex of the baby until we have the baby.
And
I've gotten so much slack from that. From
really?
So much people.
Like negative?
Just not negative, because they're happy for me that we're gonna have a baby, but I've just gotten so much slack. Like, how are you gonna prepare, and what is your family gonna buy you?
It's like the end of the world. Oh my gosh!
I need so much more other than clothes.
Yeah.
I need diapers. Diapers are definitely gender neutral. I need strollers, a car seat, changing table. I need so much more stuff.
Yeah, but. Again, if you've had a baby, like, what stuff would you recommend for us to buy that nobody else is going to really gift us, or maybe it's a big ticket item that maybe we should start saving money for? Help us out. What do we need to buy? Thank you for watching.
Get ready for our 20-week ultrasound. It's going to be like 22 weeks, but hey.
Yeah. We'll make sure to
show you pictures
and fill you in on all that.
Show you videos of all of that.
Yeah.